The 9/11 attacks, the German wings crash, horrifying evidence of what can happen when the wrong person takes control of a commercial plane. Tonight, new questions on whether ISIS has commercial pilots in its ranks. Australian authorities are concerned about the potential radicalization of 2 Indonesian commercial pilots. That's according to an intelligence report believed to be from the Australian Federal Police. The report says of the pilots, quote, both appear to be influenced by pro-IS elements. The document, obtained by the news website The Intercept, says one of the pilots last September began to post pro-ISIS messages on social media, started interacting with people affiliated with ISIS, and later listed his current city as Raqqa, Syria, ISIS's stronghold. It's not clear if that pilot ever actually traveled to Syria, and CNN has not been able to independently verify the contents of the Australian police document. A U.S. counterterrorism official tells CNN ISIS has specifically called for skilled professionals to join their self-declared caliphate. Analysts say they're looking for a broad range.
One thing that they certainly need is mechanics because of all the heavy armor that they use. Having pilots as well is probably something that's in their designs. The pilots would be worth much more if they kept their activities covert rather than the very overt statements of support.
There's no evidence so far ISIS actually recruited either of the 2 pilots. One of the pilots sent messages to local Indonesian media denying any ties to ISIS. Both of them reportedly no longer work for commercial airlines. But could a trained commercial pilot with terrorist leanings infiltrate the airline industry?
Commercial pilots have knowledge of not only the aircraft and the systems and are intimate with the aircraft itself, but as far as security procedures, we have been trained with various verbal codes, various things that we do as pilots if there is an onboard nefarious act occurring. Having knowledge of that could be an infiltration of that particular system.
Indonesia's national police chief tells CNN their investigation shows these 2 pilots are not directly involved with ISIS, but he also says they often post about ISIS on Facebook and they are sympathizers. Indonesia's Foreign Affairs Ministry says it has asked the country's security agencies for more information about these 2 pilots. The Australian Federal Police told CNN it does not comment on intelligence matters.
And Brian, what are the Australian police saying about the wife of one of these pilots?
The wife is mentioned in that bulletin. The report says the wife of one of the pilots also worked for 2 airlines, and it says she recently requested information from a pro-ISIS radical group in Indonesia.